Okay, so recently I did a book club dinner for a group of women who live in the neighborhood. One of them in particular lives very close to me. She was hosting the book club, and she knew I was a chef and that I didn't mind picking up a few extra bucks to do a small catering function. Okay, so to start, I bought 2 bags of small potatoes. You can see in the plate here. I just like mixing up the colors here. All I really did was sprinkle them with oil, a little bit of salt, and threw them in the oven. I also bought some naan bread here, which I was going to use for an appetizer. I basically took this naan bread out of the packaging, buttered it up with some roasted garlic that I had in the fridge, added a bit of olive oil to it, and then I just wrapped them up in a couple of containers of tin foil. Not only that, the naan bread served as the accompaniment to the meal afterwards too, because they never eat all of it anyway, because girls with girls don't like to eat too much. Anywho, got a nice bag of these yellow and red peppers. They're smaller, and I like that because I was actually going to add this to the salad too. All I had to do was de-seed them, wash them out. As you can see, I left the cores on because the cores had this nice green trim on it, and people are just not expecting you to leave the green cores on your peppers on your salad. I thought it was really cool. Brushed a little olive oil again, and salt. That's it. Okay, so those are both in the oven. Meantime, while the potatoes were cooking, I layered some tin foil and olive oil onto a pan. This was where the salmon was going to go. That one slab of salmon, I'm just going to keep it whole, pull it out of the package, and lay it on the pan like this. And then you can sprinkle your seasoning on it. I had this great dill pesto here, and I spread it over the salmon. And I also have this Vidalia onion dressing that is a good Costco buy. That's got a bit of a mustard flavor to it, so I drizzled that on the salmon as well. Just going to top it off with some sliced lemons here. It makes for a nice garnish, and of course a little bit of that lemon flavor. Okay, so I'm not going to cook the salmon yet. I just left that aside. The potatoes are still cooking. Gonna saute some mushrooms because I'm going to use that in my salad as well. I got the cremini kind because I like this sort of dark outside to them, and started roasting my peppers. I took them out. The mushrooms are pretty much done here. Take them out, take them off the pan, let them cool because they're going in the salad. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this pan. The pan for this roasted red peppers has that beautiful red pepper aroma and smell to it, so I glazed it with a bit of balsamic dressing. I deglazed the pan to get any sort of red pepper flavor I could get out of it, and then I poured the dressing back into a container, and I added a bit of raspberry dressing to it as well. Okay, so to start the salad, I'm just going to get a container of mixed greens. Start on my base here. I always like a little bit of red onion in the salad, so I thinly slice them. You don't want the onions to overtake it, but you got to have a little bit of that bite when you have a sweet salad like I'm going to make here. Goat's cheese, I bought this chunk of goat's cheese at Costco as well. I chunked off a third of it and just broke it up with my hand and sprinkled it on top of the salad. Great start here. Dried cranberries, these are great. They add a lot of texture, flavor, and color to a salad. So at this stage I'm about ready to get to service, so I'm going to cut up the naan bread here, and I actually just served this open face in the tin foil, and it was sitting in a basket. Meanwhile, the salmon is ready, so I'm going to pull that out in a few minutes. But first I'm going to top the salad off with my cooled down mushrooms. And I'm going to take the peppers and layer them around the sides. Look at that color, it's just amazing. And I have some slivered croutons here, which I'm topping off on the salad here as well. I'm leaving the dressing on the side. I want that to have some life, and let the ladies sort of decide how they're going to add that dressing to the salad themselves. Ladies love that. Pulled out my potatoes, sprinkled a little parsley on them, and there's my cooked salmon. So basically I ran these trays over. They loved it. Like I said, I made 180 bucks I think for about 3 hours work, so that was a good buy for me, and got a few nice milfy looking gals too.